feel like we live in a world now where you turn on the news, it's always very depressing. And it's just nice to see people coming together to help others. Walking to the crit, such a beautiful facility, well put together, and providing to children who have no means to afford, and they're being helped.
Today we happen to be in Cancun, Mexico, with Rotary 6110 out of Northwest Arkansas. We were blessed enough to be able to bring down a cargo container full of wheelchairs for the children at Crit. This is my 5th trip here. I was fortunate enough, my father-in-law, Ken Colley, brought me down 5 years ago. He said, "Hey, how would you like to go on an adventure to do some good someplace?" And I said, "Where?" And he goes, "It doesn't matter, you ready to go?" And I said, "Sure." So we came down for our first trip and we were able to change a bunch of lives.
You don't even have to talk to the people. You can just see the smiles on their faces, which really makes you feel happy. Mary, she was the first one I ever gave a wheelchair to. We became really good friends by not really communicating because we didn't know each other's languages.
I kind of thought, not knowing coming into it, we're just going to take a wheelchair out and give it to somebody and they say thank you and walk off. I didn't realize the emotion that would be wrapped around behind it. To see the emotion behind the family and the kids getting it. The wear and the stress and the tiredness on their face, and the moment you put them down and they get to push them off. They carried them in and they're pushing them off.
Right.
And you can see the whole demeanor of their life changed instantly.
Yeah, right, there you go. Good.
Yay, banana!
Venture out to a mission where people normally wouldn't think about the importance of a wheelchair and what that means to not only the person getting it, but the family around it. The one kid that was just grinning from ear to ear, when I put him in the chair, he looked at me and just started, crying. Just start tears. I thought he was sweating at first, but the emotion that's behind it. And of course, then you see the mom or the family, you're changing their life.
So we just showed up at this community center here in Quintana Roo, Cancun. We just showed up, the truck arrived at the same time we did. We started taking the chairs out of the truck. We packed them over here, we unloaded them, got them put together, about 50 chairs in about 8 minutes. It was really quick.
The recipients are here waiting and they're excited, ready to get their chairs. The Rotarians from the area are here. I guess we have about 50 chairs this morning, but it's an exciting time. The recipients are really excited. Their families are excited. They've decorated the place up as best they can, and so it's just a terrific, exciting day for the recipients and their families and the community to be able to provide chairs to these that need them so badly.
I really like the second day of the trip, going into the community centers and really touching the lives of the older folks that sometimes may get a little bit forgotten about sometimes in the homes. And so it's just great to see both aspects of it.
From the very first time you put a person in a chair, the first chair you put somebody in changes 2 lives. It changes yours and theirs, because you'll never be the same afterwards. It'll humble you, it'll make you appreciate more of the things that you got, and it'll also make you self-analyze and look at the things that you could do for others in the world, the good that you can go out and do.
Just seeing the smiles on each and everyone's faces, which really makes you feel like I was doing something real good. I want to go to this more often. I want to see the enjoyment on their faces whenever they receive a wheelchair. Seeing other people receive a gift also makes you happy. It's God's plan and He's going to turn it to something amazing.